Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SD channel, aka Spiritual Desires, for we are always spiritually led to our utmost desires. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. Today, we are going to be doing a collective love reading for all zodiac signs. For all zodiac signs are welcomed here in this safe space. All right. Always keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes only. So understand that some things may resonate with you, however, some things may not, but just apply what does and leave what doesn't. If you are in need of a more in-depth look at your personal situation, please look at the information in the description box below. It has all of my mentors' information. Know that she can assist you. She offers many services on her website, so please check her out and please reach out to her if you are in need of some help that you know she can be of assistance to you. All right? With all of that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into your reading. All right, collective. So, what is going on in love today? Let's get some messages here for you. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in today's love reading? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective in today's love reading? All right. As always, collective, I hope that you are having a good day. I hope that you are in a safe space, and I hope that today's messages resonate with you and that you can apply some of these messages to your life, and just hopefully they can help assist you on your spiritual journey. All right. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the collective today? What love messages do we have for the collective? All right. Okay, so for the first card you have out here, it says trust. All right. All right. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. All right. So, needing for you to trust in divine timing, needing for you to trust in the situation if things have been taking time to flourish in this connection. God is asking for you to be patient. God is asking for you to have faith that in due time everything will work itself out. Because as we can see here, the next card we have out, it is the wedding card. All right. And it says, this situation involves marriage. All right. So you and this person could be getting married sooner or later. You two could already be married, and maybe you're wanting to renew your vows, or ultimately, this is just a new connection that in due time will lead towards marriage. All right. All right. Oh, I was going to say one more, but there it is. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Any more messages for the collective? All right. Oh, the last card you have out here, it says true love. All right. This is the romance of a lifetime. All right. So whoever this person is that you're dealing with, collective, this is your person. This is the one for you. This is your true love. This is your soulmate. This is the person that you are being guided to spend the rest of your life with. Okay. So if this connection is taking time to flourish, give it time. Okay. Good things come to those who wait, and anything worth it takes time. All right. So let this relationship unfold naturally. Give it time to mature, and know that at the right time, this connection will really come into union, and it will prosper because God has his hands on this connection. Okay. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you have free yourself. Okay. And it says it's time to take back control of your life. All right. So if you and this person have been going through some issues, release the past, free yourself from any issues that was once holding this connection back. And again, give this relationship time to flourish and manifest into its full potential. All right. Again, it is looking here that you could possibly be with this person for the rest of your life. And so you all have more than enough time to get this relationship on the right track. All right. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Okay. First card you have out here, it says talking. All right. For whatever reason, the imagery for this card is backwards. Okay. I don't know why. But anyways, it says talking. Okay. It reads interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. All right. So you and this person will be in communication really soon. This person could be reaching out to you, or of course, you could be reaching out to this person and opening up a level of communication that the two of you need in order to move this relationship forward. So again, trust in divine timing, trust that you and this person will reconcile at the right time. And whatever this important conversation is that appears needs to be had in order for the progression of this relationship to happen, this communication will be the catalyst for helping this connection to grow and to mature and to develop. Okay. So if you have some things that you need to get off of your chest when it comes to this relationship, make sure that you are speaking candidly to this person. Make sure that you are expressing yourself truthfully, and just be honest with this person as to how you feel. If this connection has endured some issues in the past and you are wanting this person to maybe change some things about themselves in order for this relationship to grow, let that person know what issues that you are feeling. Okay. And ask that person if they can work on these things in order for this connection to be healthy. All right. All right, the next card you have out here is the Mirror card. Okay. And it says mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Okay. So it seems like you and this person are feeling the same way about each other, but also maybe this connection is needing to take some time to heal. And the two of you are maybe needing to be in separation for a while as the two of you heal separately. That way you all can reconnect at the right time and heal this connection. Okay. But first and foremost, both of you need to be able to maybe heal some things about yourself that was hindering the growth of this connection. All right. Maybe the two of you just were not aligned at the right time. Maybe the two of you just were not on the same page, and you all needed to go through a phase of self reflection in order to come back together at the proper time. Okay. Also, maybe this connection has taught you a lot about yourself. Maybe there were some things that you didn't know you were either holding on to, or maybe there were some character flaws that you didn't really realize that you had, but this connection finally opened you up to seeing those things about yourself. And now you can elevate yourself and mature, and you can mature your character in order to be spiritually aligned for this union. Okay. So again, if you know that there are some things that you need to heal about yourself, first it's all about admitting that you do need to change. It's at least acknowledging the fact that maybe you have not been perfect in this connection, and maybe in order for this connection to thrive, um you have to change and mature some things about yourself in order to be the right person for this person, or for your person, shall I say. Okay. So whether you are the woman or the man in this relationship, or shall I say the feminine or the masculine in this relationship, you want to be the best partner that you can be. Okay. And so in order to do that, maybe you had to understand some things about yourself that just were not in alignment, and you had to fix those issues first in order for you to be the best partner and soulmate that you can be. All right. Spirit, clarify true love. Spirit, clarify true love. Okay, the card you have out here is the teddy bear card. All right. And it says interested in you, blooming, romance, flirting, want to date. All right. So Again, this is your person. This person just wants to show you how much they love you. This person just wants to show you how much they care about you. And or you just want to show this person that you are very much in love with them, that you care a lot about them. And so you may want to express this love by offering them or buying them a gift, maybe by doing something special, maybe by setting up a special date night, or whatever it is. You just want this person to know that you truly do care about them and that this relationship is very important to you. Okay. So again, this all goes back to you just expressing your feelings, being open with how you truly feel, and letting this person know that the love that you have for them runs very deep, and let them know how important they are to you, and that this is a connection you would love to hold on to for a lifetime. Okay. This is not something that is just temporary for you. This is someone that you want to be with forever. And maybe you just need to be open and honest about those feelings in order for this connection to finally, move in the right direction. Okay. Now at the bottom here, you have girl with a snake. All right. And it says charmed or used, enable boundaries. Okay. So maybe you set boundaries in this connection. Maybe you needed to, again, release certain things that were holding this connection back in the past. And in order for you to release what wasn't serving this connection, you had to set boundaries in this relationship. Okay. Maybe you felt as though this person may have been taking advantage of you. Maybe you felt like they weren't really giving this relationship a true chance. Okay, maybe they were overlooking a lot of your good qualities, overlooking a lot of the investments that you made into this connection. And so you either pulled your energy back, or you just set a form of boundary. You set a boundary that ultimately helped this person to see, like, you're not just going to accept whatever, right? This person needed to reciprocate the same love that you offered them. And until they are willing to do that, you're just going to pull your energy back, and you are just going to focus on yourself and heal the things within yourself that you know needs healing. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. Check these. All right. Just want to make sure that these cards are ready and right for today's message. All right. Very clarified talking. Very clarified talking. All right. So for the first cards you have out here, you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So again, this is about you pretty much pulling back, keeping your energy to yourself. Maybe not expressing yourself as much as to how you're feeling about this connection. But again, I really do believe that it would be wise whenever the two of you can get a chance to talk things through. Be expressive, be open, but also be open-minded. If this person has some things that they want to talk to you about, if this person is having issues in the relationship and they are wanting you to maybe make some adjustments in order for this relationship to prosper, be open and willing to those changes, be open and willing to hearing them out. And ultimately, any any relationship is always about being able to sacrifice, right? Being able to meet each other in the middle. Okay, so compromise with this person, and also just, again, know that if they are coming to you and they are opening themselves up to you and letting you know how they truly feel, um, if you are really in love with this person, you would at least try to see their side of the coin. You get what I mean? So don't reject what they're saying, and don't try to make it feel as if they're tripping or they're they're overthinking a situation. No, maybe there are some issues that they are having in this relationship that in order for them to be with you, you would have to make some changes. Okay. So if you are wanting to have a connection with this person, a very committed and loving relationship with this person, both people have to compromise and both people have to be molded. You know what I mean? You have to kind of conform to a degree in order for this connection to prosper. Okay. All right. So the next card you have out here, you have the Two of Cups. All right. Beautiful. As you can see, this connection is all about loving on each other, being spiritually aligned, um, being willing to just it's almost like it's almost like it's an intuitive connection. Okay, this connection is giving me very twin flamey type connection where you all can feel each other even when you're not around each other. You know what this person is thinking, you know what this person is feeling, you know um if this person may be hurting on the inside, if this person is maybe holding on to something that they haven't yet told you, like you can always feel their energy. Okay, so maybe that's another thing that needs to be discussed, right? But ultimately, I just feel like it's just about the way that you all love on one another. This is a connection that nobody else can come in and interfere with. But it's also a connection that outside people just may not understand. Like the way that you two vibe with one another is so spiritually aligned that you have to be of a higher self to understand this type of connection. But ultimately, it's not for anybody else to understand. This union is this is God's union. Okay, this is a union that God placed. You two are probably already married on the spiritual realm. It's just now about actually taking what's in the 5D and implementing it here in the 3D. Okay. All right, so the next card you have out is the Three of Wands. I hope you can see that. All right, so waiting for the right time. Okay, you could really be missing this person a lot. Um, you could be thinking about them a lot. Maybe just really wishing that you could talk to them, wishing that the forms of communication were more open than what they are. Maybe the two of you have been separated for a little while. But ultimately, again, at the right time, this connection will come into alignment. Okay, so don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. It may be taking some time, but expect this person to come back. Expect this person to communicate with you. Okay, expect this relationship to eventually get on the right path. All right, you just have to wait for divine timing to have uh in order for this connection to move forward. You just have to wait for God to be ready, and not a second before, not a second late. God moves at the right time. All right, so don't try to force it, but also don't be so pessimistic in thinking that this connection is never going to reconcile. All right, Spirit, clarify, mirror. Okay, I don't even know when this one came out. All right, I don't know when that one came out. Spirit, clarify, mirror. Okay, so the first card you have here is the Lover's card, but it is in reverse. Of course, this is what it would look like upright, but again, it is in reverse. Okay, so I think this just speaks to the fact that right now the two of you are not on the same page. Maybe right now, again, you're just not optimistic that you and this person will ever reconcile, that you and this person will ever get back on the same page. Excuse me. So again, you're needing to heal that worry, heal that fear. If you feel as though God is never going to align this connection, then ultimately that's what you're putting out there, right? Like this person, this connection will never prosper if you're not keeping an optimistic mindset, okay? So just because in the moment things are not flourishing the way that you would like, it doesn't just because it doesn't mean that that's how it really is, okay? And again, maybe this person needs time to heal themselves. You don't want this person in an unhealed state, all right? Because they can never really be the right partner for you. So give this connection time. Um, and in due time, once this person heals, and you as well, collective, once you heal, the two of you will be the perfect lover for each other. All right? Spirit, anything else for Mirror? Clarify Mirror. All right. Anything else? Any more messages for Mirror? All right. All right. Okay, so the card you had that came out, it is the Magician in reverse. All right. Upright. Reverse. All right. Next card you had that came out was, or is, the Queen of Wands, also in reverse. This is what it will look like upright. But again, it is in reverse. Okay. And then last but not least, the card you have out is the Moon, also in reverse. Upright, again in reverse. Okay. Something could be coming to light. Again, I feel like you and this person will reconcile at the right time. So communication could be coming in, but whatever was confusing you for a while, I think that that will be discussed, and you will have the information and the answers that you have been wanting from this person, okay? So again, if some things just were never spoken of, if some things, if certain feelings have been hidden, if certain things that happened in this relationship in the past have kind of been suppressed and secretive, those things will now be exposed, and you will receive the truth, and you will receive the answers that you seek when it comes to this connection, okay? Now, again, I feel as though you are not truly believing that this connection is going to manifest. I feel as though you are lacking the faith and lacking the confidence that this connection is ever really going to get off the ground, or that this connection will ever be happy, right? Like, you're feeling as though you'll never have a sense of fulfillment with this person. But I feel as though you're only feeling that because momentarily you're not seeing the change that you want. And maybe, again, the answers that you have a lot of questions to, you have not received those answers just yet. But again, it's all about divine timing. It's all about things happening when God is ready for them to happen. All right. And so you are needing to be patient. You're needing to take this time to heal yourself, because if you are trying to rush or force something into reality, then that means that you yourself are not healed. You are not spiritually aligned for the type of connection that God has for you. Okay. Um, so yeah, I would just say do more self-awareness work, do more self-healing in the meantime, and wait for God to tell you that this connection is ready to move forward. Okay. Don't try to force anything, but also, again, remain optimistic and have a more open mind when it comes to your love life. Okay. All right. Because, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. So this connection, there's a lot of desire here. There's a lot of fire burning in the heart of both of you for each other. Okay, both of you have a very strong desire for each other. Both of you love each other very much. And I also feel like with this person, if they haven't yet expressed how they feel, to a degree, it's almost like they're trying to they're trying to save you from something. Maybe the things that they need to work on, if they expose them too quickly, it could possibly hinder this relationship from ever coming back together. Okay. And so they want to heal and save you from maybe certain issues that they're dealing with in their life separately from you. They want to heal those issues first so that they don't drag you down with them. Okay, so maybe they are trying to save you and save this connection by just being quiet in the moment. All right. Okay, so clarify, teddy bear. Clarify, teddy bear. Clarify, teddy bear. Okay. First card you have out here, it is the Seven of Cups. Okay. All right. So maybe you think this person has options, or this person thinks that you have options. Somebody here I feel is worried about someone else coming in and destroying this connection. Okay. Um, yeah. I feel as though somebody is worried about you either leaving them for someone else, or you're worried that they'll leave you for someone else. Okay. Let's see. The next card you have out here is the High Priestess. All right. So yeah, listen to your intuition. Um, your intuition is definitely guiding you right now. Um, Now, if you have more than one option, right, collective you, if you are dealing with multiple people, you're going to eventually have to make a decision and figure out which connection is right for you. Okay. And I think intuitively speaking, you already know who it is that you really want to be with. Okay. So I don't think that it's too big of a choice or decision for you to make. I feel as though you already know who it is that you really love. You already know who it is that really loves you. And listen to that, listen to that intuitive nudge that you feel. Okay. Um, yeah, just listen to your intuition. Let your intuition guide you, and don't question what it is that you really feel. Just because again things are not happening in the moment, don't question that God has placed this person in your life, or don't question why God has placed this person in your life. Okay? That's really what I'm getting. Don't question God's guidance. If he has already made it aware to you who you're meant to be with, don't question that just because things are not manifesting in the moment. Okay, so the last card you have here, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this connection is going to be very grounded. This connection is going to be very giving. Okay, you all are going to be very reciprocal with one another. And yeah, I just feel as though whether it's you or them, somebody is coming in with a gift. I'm getting that strongly. Somebody wants to offer a gift. And again, this could just be a date night, right? Like they could, like you or your person um could like prepare this very extravagant and like nice date night for each other. They could take you somewhere very romantic, or they could just have a setup, that's just very like, it's like a surprise, but this surprise is it's just a beautiful surprise, right? You're very shocked with it. But ultimately it's something that like this person has never done for you before. So when they finally like take the initiative and they really put their all into this connection, this is going to be a blossoming romance. All right. Something very beautiful. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Five of Cups. All right. So just, I feel like, so collective, you're just really missing this person. You miss the times that the two of you shared. You're doing a lot of reminiscing about the past. And you are just hoping that in due time, this connection will come back together. Okay. You're looking at old photos. You're just constantly being reminded of this person, whether it's places that you go, whether it's things that you see while you're driving. You could see things that remind you of this person, and it just kind of has you in your feels. It just has you really missing the person that you love. Okay, and that's okay. A lot of times when we set boundaries in relationships, of course it can be painful in the beginning, but ultimately it will pay off in the end. Okay, because we have to love ourselves first in order to love others and in order to receive love, right? You have to know how to love yourself, because then if you don't, somebody can just come in and pretend to love you, but deep down it's not true love, all right? And that is what we're looking for. We are looking for true love. We are looking for real love. We are looking for the type of love that that just is wholehearted, right? So again, don't let what's happening in the moment uh don't let what's happening in the moment cause you to miss a blessing, all right? Because you are just not believing that God can restore this connection. Okay? Again, just give it time, let things play out, and know that in this moment, it's all about you loving on yourself first. And in return, the right type of love you will attract. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, that is what I have for you in today's love reading. So I hope that you enjoyed it, of course. I hope that I see you in the next one. But until then, be safe, be blessed, be good to yourself, and be good to others. All right. I will see you later.